Oh, I was muted. So here we go. Welcome to Gun News Network. We're just going to dive into this video right here, the David Pakman show. He's kind of a lefty, uh, pretty much. And he has a guest on that wants to repeal the Second Amendment. So let's hear what they have to say. And I'll be pausing briefly to interject or give my opinion here and there, I guess. Because sounds crazy. Repeal the Second Amendment.
Working to reduce gun violence. He's written.
All right, could you guys hear that? Let's take a quick look. Yeah, I guess you guys didn't hear that. Let me back up. We'll get this. Don't worry about it. All right.
Too many rights and too many guns, repealing the Second Amendment to make America safer and more free. I think the most interesting angle to take will be that of the sort of legal case to be made for the repeal of the Second Amendment.
Can you guys hear that? Or no? Turn it up. Barely hear it. I can't turn it up. I don't think it goes any louder. Maybe here. Yeah. See if this helps.
Morally, more free. I think the most interesting angle to take will be that of the sort of legal case to.
Better? Oh, wait. We'll see what the chat says. We're talking a bunch of shit. So, is this hit or miss? Yes, better. Yes, better. Okay. Let's get to it then. Okay. These jerk offs want to repeal the Second Amendment. I bet you he doesn't really care. Look at him. He's like, I want to repeal it. See? All right, let's start over.
He's written a book calling for a repeal of the Second Amendment. The book is called Too Many Rights and Too Many Guns, Repealing the Second Amendment to Make America Safer and More Free. I think the most interesting angle to take will be that of the sort of legal case to be made for the repeal of the Second Amendment. Morally, I don't know that we're really going to get too far with people since there's so much subjectivity there. Let's hear from you a little bit about what is the legal case to be made for repealing the Second Amendment.
The legal case is that the Constitution has provided, since it was first enacted, that it can be amended. It has been amended 27 times. Every generation has amended the Constitution, and since 1951, we've amended it 6 times. So the legal case is simply, it's a provision in the Constitution that it can be amended. It's our freedom, our responsibility to amend it when the time comes that it needs to be amended. That's all there really is to it. It's something that we are empowered to do.
And what are the
All right, so he's. I have to agree with him. I mean, I guess we had to amend the whatever amendment that was to legalize alcohol again, right? So he's right, but I don't think it's our duty to amend it, right? If it doesn't need to be amended, but I guess he did say when the time comes, but this isn't the time. He's obviously not educated. What do you guys think? Sure meant it to be trendy. Yeah, the Constitution does need more hashtags. Hashtags no hate speech in the First Amendment. We'll add that. All right, let's get back. See what they got to say.
The circumstances that have led you to call for such a repeal. So, if we think about the sort of spectrum of gun safety advocates, some are focused on expanding background checks, whereas others want to limit the types of guns or the places that guns could be brought, for example. How did you, as a gun safety activist, say we need to go to a repeal of the Second Amendment?
I've worked on a number of those efforts, and I continue to work on those efforts, and many of them are valid and they're worthwhile. What led me to decide
Valid and worthwhile. See this guy. Let's keep listening.
we needed to repeal the Second Amendment is I've seen over the last several decades that we have pretty much failed on almost all of these efforts. We're not making progress. We're going backwards. The National Rifle Association, the gun industry, has been getting legislation through in many, many states and winning some court.
We haven't been getting it through. We've been winning back freedoms. This asshole doesn't understand that. Obviously, it's go watch G Web's cake video. They're taking the cake. They've taken the cake, and they're acting like us taking some of it back is stealing from them. It's pretty funny. I don't think he's going to be able to prove it in this video cycle camp, but he'll try. He'll try his best.
Cases expanding people's rights to have guns pretty much everywhere in society. And part of the reason is because the Second Amendment gives people an absolute right to have guns. Now, the limits of that right can be argued and legislated over, but once you approach a legislator and say, I have a right, it's very difficult for a legislator to say, I'm going to take that right away from you. But that's what we need to do if we're going to make progress, is to take away that right.
And there's been this sort of conflation, or maybe
take away the right of self-preservation. We need to take away that right because like how many people are murdered? 12,000 people are murdered out of 325 million people. Gun safety, gun control, and newspeak. Right. They just flipped it and act like nobody noticed. But the proliferation of the internet and people using it, they're not, they can't pull that one over on us. So conflating it with what? What are they conflating with it? Pac-Man.
Maybe conflation is not the right word, but the two ideas have become very intertwined in this country. The idea of having guns, whatever kind of gun you want, wherever you want that gun, and this sort of concept of freedom and liberty. The reality, though, is that you could look at many elements of our Constitution and talk about them in the context of freedom and liberty. So why do you think that there's been this sort of constitutional fetishism around the Second Amendment and so-called arguments of freedom?
You mean the like the First Amendment, like how people rally around that and get behind that, like you're using on YouTube, the fetishizing. You're fetishizing fucking. Is that what I'm doing right now with my show? Sorry, I guess I'm a First and Second Amendment fetishizer.
Freedom and liberty.
Well, I prefer to look at it as our freedom to live without being terrorized by people who are carrying guns with them everywhere. So if we want to look at who's framing the issue, you can frame almost any issue in terms of freedom. Certainly the question of abortion and choice, each side can claim that they're arguing for freedom. As far as why it's argued that way, well, it's a very appealing argument. In America, we like rights. We've fought for a long time for rights, and I'm all in favor of them generally, as an attorney, as an activist, as a citizen. So the people who like guns have seized upon a very compelling argument that they have a right. The Supreme Court agrees with them. They have a right. I agree with them. They have a right. That's why we need to take away that right.
And
Well,
when
what?
you talk about taking away the right,
Okay, he agrees. This guy agrees that it's a right. He's just saying in technical terms as that's our right and that needs to be taken away because it's hurting people. It hurts. Too many Marxists out there in the open now. I think that's a good thing, Robbie. It totally exposes their commie ways to like people that don't know they're conservative, but will figure it out pretty fast when they find themselves disagreeing with these radical Marxists. So I think that's a good thing. I'm terrorized. I'm terrorized by them being terrorized by minding my own business. Yep. It's like they're projecting. That's one of the things that terrorizes them is their own projections and what else? Movies, their ignorance. I guess what you don't know it does hurt you, your IQ level.
right, we're having here a conversation where we are using language that may appear to some as so-called gun-grabbing liberal language. But if we look around the world, actually, just because you don't have a right in the Constitution to whatever firearms you want, doesn't mean that it's illegal to have guns. We're actually talking about two different things here.
If we eliminate the Second Amendment, it doesn't change a thing. You still have the same laws on the books. All it does is give states, municipalities, and the federal government the ability to limit gun ownership, use, etc., or they can leave it the way it is, or they can actually expand it. So the Second Amendment
or the voters can vote for a preemption law and they can't have municipalities doing all that shit. So this guy hasn't done his homework. That's right, Ghost. Bullshit.
taking it away does not, you're right, it doesn't change a thing. It just gives more, if we want to talk again about freedom, more freedom to the people to legislate the way that we want to legislate.
And you've debated a lot of people on this issue, and something that seems to come up often is, well, Lee, what you're misunderstanding, or maybe you're disregarding, or maybe you just don't care about, is that if everybody had guns, right, why would there be violent crime? Because the potential criminal would say, wait a second, everybody here has a gun or is likely to have a gun. I don't want to mess with any of these people. It's a very common refrain from groups like the NRA and others. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, first of all, most shooting deaths in this country are not the results of crimes, they're suicides. So that argument is totally irrelevant to the majority of shooting deaths in this country. As far as
And that's being suicides is totally irrelevant to guns because they're going to commit suicide either way. So let's hear your argument.
the idea that if we're all
Fuck.
terrified of each other, no one's going to bother anyone else, it simply hasn't proven true. Not long ago, you may recall, it was an incident in Waco, Texas, where a bunch of motorcycle gangs got together and they had a big shootout. More than 100 guns were seized from those people. 9 people died. Twice that number of people were injured. So if you look at that one instance, and there are many, many, many more instances, the more guns there are, it doesn't mean people are safer. It actually means people are less safe. And it doesn't mean that people are likely to be better behaved. It might mean they're going to be more aggressive and they're going to take a more aggressive approach initially so as to not worry about the other person's gun.
Along those lines, if having guns may make one more aggressive, we kind of come to this other refrain that we all.
I would like to note that this guy probably doesn't have a gun, never touched a gun. Maybe he's touched one and went, ew, yucky. But it's kind of like what Spider-Man said, or what whoever said it in Spider-Man. With the great power comes great responsibility. Having a gun makes you more refrained and I think less apt to understanding your rights makes you less apt to doing things that would make you lose them. So this guy's kind of demented and delusional, and let's keep listening to him because his movement can't get that far.
often hear from groups like the NRA and others, which is I like to call it the tyrannical government refrain, which is, wait a second, if the government takes guns away from everybody else and the government and law enforcement still have the guns, isn't that furthering this sort of disproportionate power that government has over people and restricting the ability of people to sort of be agents of change? Because, hey, if it comes to it, they don't have any guns and the government does.
I've worked on a number of issues over many years. I've never thought that the answer to our problems in this country was to go around shooting police officers. And that's really what you're talking about if you're saying the government is going to have all the guns and they're going to be tyrannical. I don't know how it is that people who claim to be patriots, who like to salute the flag, who like to glorify our military, all of a sudden decide that that same group of people, the military, the police, the government, who they are weeping over with patriotism, all of a sudden decide that that is something separate from us and that is something to be feared. If we are living in a democracy, to the extent that we still have control over our government, it doesn't make any sense.
It most definitely can be become tyrannical and turned against us. Just fucking read history. Jesus Christ, this guy.
Whatsoever to live with these fears that that same government, which is us, is going to terrorize and be tyrannical over us.
Well, fear is more.
Well, us gave way too much power to the government and took a lot of us's power away. This fucking guy.
More or less at the center of this. Because, I mean, if you look at, for example, pro-gun lobbies, they win if violent crime goes up because they can argue you need guns to protect yourself from the violent crime. If violent crime goes down, they say, oh, it's because people have guns. They've sort of created this echo chamber where no matter what happens, more guns are the answer, and it's all based around fear.
And that's why it's important to look at the actual facts and the research that's been done. And the research shows us that neither.
How is it fear? By just having people become responsible for themselves. Yeah, Trump is a tyrant. Hashtag I'm scared. We can put that in the Second Amendment. Like after shall not be infringed. Or maybe just in front of it. Yeah. I don't know what research this guy is looking at. Mother Jones polls or something.
Neither of those arguments really works out. The only thing we know for sure, without any question, is the more guns there are, the more people are going to get shot. It makes sense and it's borne out in truth. The rest of it, like you say, is just rhetoric. People can argue whatever they want. If you lose sight of the facts, you can argue all.
Hey, guess what? The more people have chainsaws, the more people are going to get cut with chainsaws. The more people have bathtubs, the more people are going to slip and fall in bathtubs. The more people have pools in their backyard, the more children will drown in pools. I mean, this fucking guy's argument is retarded, first of all. He's not looking at the numbers. He's not looking at any of the numbers that outweigh the good versus the bad in any of these situations. He's just a fucking idiot. We've all right. What are we? 8 minutes in, and we've realized that just come to this conclusion: this guy's a complete moron.
If you look at the facts, guns are dangerous. That's what they're for. That's what they're made for. They have no other purpose other than to shoot and wound or kill.
Yeah, whenever I hear an argument saying, hey, cars kill people too, why don't we ban cars? It strikes me as so intellectually empty because cars have another purpose. They have numerous other purposes. And whenever they seem to be very lacking a lot of.
Guns have other purposes. These two are morons. There's plenty of other purposes. They have no other purpose. Yeah, like these guys don't know anything about shooting sports or anything like that. Target shooting, hunting.
logic, yet they are still used quite often.
And we've gotten to the point in this country where we're at the level where as many people are being killed by guns as are dying in auto accidents. And it used to be a very different thing. It used to be auto accidents.
Yeah, and let's take a look at that. As many people being killed by guns are being killed in auto accidents. So by that logic, if a gun's made, if the only thing a gun is made to do is kill, and the thing that a car is made to do is transport, then which thing is doing its job better? If a gun is made for defense, it is saving 500,000 to 2 million people a year per FBI statistics. And cars are just meant to transport, and the same number of people are dying that die from guns with cars. So yeah, which one is serving its intended purpose better, the car or the gun? I would have to say the gun. The argument is retarded.
Accidents killed a lot more people, but we have, through regulation, through laws, we have brought down the number of traffic fatalities steadily over the last couple of decades. At the same time, we have done virtually nothing to bring down the gun fatalities.
Well, this guy's got wrong numbers again, because obviously he didn't see that gun deaths have been going down for the past 3 decades, just like auto accidents. It's almost the same, like year after year. It's a weird thing, but no correlation, I don't think. But it's a number that pretty much always stays the same.
We've been speaking with attorney Lee Goodman. The book is very compelling. It is called
Lee Goodman with a compelling book. I'm sure you guys will skip that one.
Too Many Rights and Too Many Guns, repealing the Second Amendment to make America safer and more free. Certainly going to be some interesting responses, I am sure, as you're used to as well. Lee Goodman, thank you so much for being on.
Thank you, David.
All right. Well, oh, I got an ad. Shut up. All right. I just wanted to go over that. I know it's kind of ridiculous repealing the second. I don't think they'll ever get that far. Not in our lifetime or our grandchildren's lifetime. Maybe our grandchildren's lifetime. They'll be fighting that fight. But I just wanted to show you insight into how some of these people think, and it's pretty laughable and can be argued against, like they did in, I think, 2013, when you get to go before uh, they take public speakers or whatnot. So yeah, Ghost says, "Fuck this book." Yeah, I agree. Fuck his book. Okay, I can't even remember his name. So anyway, intellectually empty. Yeah, that's David Pakman for you. So he's kind of a mainstream media narrative following propagandist. I don't exactly know who's paying him, but I think somebody's got to be giving him some money. Anyway, thanks for joining me. That'll be it. Don't forget to go to gunchannels.com and check out my channel here, Gun News Network. You can check out what was last posted on YouTube. Will be up in here if you want to sit here alone by yourself in the lobby or in the chat. But other than that, thanks for joining, guys. And I promised it would be quick. I don't know how long it is, but it's time to end it. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you either tomorrow or next time I come on.